to America's Forum. I'm John Bachman. On set with me here, Newsmax TV's Francesca Page. And rejoining us to talk a little bit more about the situation is John Hope Bryant. He's a chairman of Operation Hope, also author of How the Poor Can Save Capitalism. John, we were talking about the response and what Bill de Blasio was saying. We also have a statement there from the president of the NAACP. We have folks calling for this rhetoric to be tamped down, but meantime, the protests continue. And as you mentioned, there are elements of crazy to a lot of these protests. But why is there not, we know Al Sharpton's out there, the NAACP is out there as well, but why is there not one clear voice that's able to unite everybody to push this issue forward to a place where there can be some solutions here?
Because it's easier to be against something than it is to be for something. But that's not limited to black protesters or the minority community. Look at what's going on in Congress or our politics or our nation or our world. We've got people who are experts in what they're against, and you get people riled up against that. That's real easy versus figuring out what you're for. It took somebody like Dr. King, who had a strategy, a vision, and included everybody. Remember, he didn't say, I'm here to save black America. He said, I'm here to redeem the soul of America from the triple evils of war, racism, and poverty. We need an encompassing vision that involves everybody and moves us forward. And then we need to deal with community policing, which is one of the solutions after we get on the other side of this pain with these officers. And my heart goes out to these families. We just need to stop this anti-police rhetoric, because when something goes down in our house, we're calling the police. So be clear on that. We need to be against bad cops, not all cops. That's crazy. Like I said, we have crazy in families. I got crazy in my family. So community policing on the one side, but we need to be focused on opportunity. That's the thing we can solve, because the real color is not black, white, red, brown, and yellow. It's green. The issue that makes New York work is green, economics. The thing that was dealing with Ferguson, Michael Brown, he was stealing cigars. Okay, that's economics. Eric Garner, it was cigarettes. He was selling cigarettes. Give the guy a ticket. Don't arm wrestle him to death. These are economic issues at bottom. If we increase the opportunity in these communities, you decrease the pressure, you increase the prosperity, the pain begins to dissipate. Now you can begin to solve your problems. We have this with the Rodney King riots, where Operation Hope was founded 20-some years ago in South Central LA.
John, is this any different than the riots, the other riots, the Rodney King riots that you've seen? Are these issues seem to be the same on the surface, but underneath, you mentioned it's economics. So has anything changed between 1992 and where we are today?
Yes, it did change. After the riots, we put on the gas, we look for opportunities in these communities, and when the pressure goes away, we take our foot off the gas and go back to business as usual. And the problems percolate. You know, New York was improving for a good amount of time. It is interesting that the economics were improving as New York was improving. So look, LA has 10,000 police officers for 6 million people. That's not law enforcement. That's not security. That's not safety. That's an illusion. Because if anything goes wrong, 10,000 police officers will be overrun. So the only thing that makes LA work, or any city, is people who get up in the morning who believe this: if I work hard, play by the rules, do the right thing, keep my nose clean, be respectful of my elders and the police, and pay my taxes and work hard, it'll pay off in a reasonable shot of opportunity to succeed or fail on my own merit. That's the American way.
We asked if things have changed, John, just because I want to get this one point, and we got about 20 seconds left to go. A new Bloomberg Politics poll shows that 53% of America say that things in terms of race relations have gotten worse. What do you say to that real quickly?
I think that they've always been bad. I think that underneath all these problems, the challenges have never been addressed. I think that when you deal with 2009 to present, the economic crisis, it just mitigates all that. Once again, it was bad economics that turned our bad attitudes to focus on the wrong thing.
Well, I know it's something you pay close attention to in your book, How the Poor Can Save Capitalism. Worth a read. John Hope Bryant, so great to see you again, and great to talk to you, sir. Happy New Year. Happy holidays as well. We're back with more here on America's Forum. You see John's book up there on the screen there. Coming right back after this.